Welcome to Mining Review Africa, and we are at DRC Mining Week 2025. And today I'm speaking to Marie Fleury of Glencore DRC. Marie, thank you very much for joining us today. Now let's start by asking you, can you give us a bit of your background and your responsibilities at Glencore?
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting us. So my role at Glencore is responsible sourcing for cobalt and lithium. So I actually work in the trading department of Glencore at our Swiss headquarters. My DRC colleagues joke that I should get a DRC passport because I come here a lot. The biggest part of my role is working with my colleagues at our operations here in the DRC and also the Glencore DRC team, getting the responsible sourcing information I need, working with my team, my colleagues here to engage with the global supply chain of cobalt internationally.
Okay. So let's talk about some of the initiatives that Glencore DRC has implemented to ensure both sustainable and, I would say more importantly, responsible mining in the country.
So, I mean, from my perspective, there's been so much that's happened in the last few years in particular, but that's, built on everything that came before as well. I think if I look at the high level kind of strategic directions of what's been put in place, for me, it's really been about increasing transparency, engaging more with stakeholders, both locally, nationally, and internationally. And I'm not just talking about our clients, I'm talking about all kinds of different stakeholders. So the way that some of the things I've seen us progress a lot on are the reporting we do, the third-party audits we do, the opening our doors, the visits that we do at our site, the participation in forums both nationally and internationally to engage with our peers, to engage with stakeholders, to learn from others, and also to share what we're doing. So, if I had to sum it up in one sentence, I would say we've been opening up to the world.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, Anne-Marie, Glencore's assets in the DRC were recently awarded the Copper Mark. Can you tell us a bit more about this achievement and what it means for the company?
Yes, I personally am so delighted with our participation in this and our achievements, and the work that my colleagues at KCC and MUMI have done has been fantastic. So the Copper Mark, particularly from where I sit engaging with the supply chain, the battery supply chain in particular, has been so important for us in demonstrating that we are applying international good practices at our sites. So we are, the Copper Mark obviously is a third-party audit against an internationally accepted standard that covers all the ESG topics related to mining. So everything from anti-corruption to tailings management to human rights and everything in between. So having that third-party assessment against the criteria covering all those topics really gives us an incredibly strong footing to demonstrate our performance, but also the gaps we have and what we're doing to improve. It's been as valuable for us as a learning process as it has been as a communication tool, I would say.
Okay. Well, it's an incredible achievement. Finally, Anne-Marie, Glencore DRC has had a long-standing relationship with DRC Mining Week. Talk to me about the importance of being at this event and how has it helped your company get its message across about sustainable and responsible mining?
I'd say it's been hugely important. I myself have come every year since since COVID allowed.
Wow.
So I come every year. And we have been making an effort to increase our profile here. And when I walk in 2025, I can see the fruits of that labor. It's important for us to engage with the mining community in the DRC. I mean, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say the reputational issues that the DRC faces also are our own,
Right.
and vice versa. So it's a big responsibility for us that we take seriously. And I think participating in events like this one is such a valuable tool to engage, listen, and continue improving.
Absolutely. Well, Marie Fleury of Glencore, thank you very much for joining us on Mining Review Africa. And also, more importantly, thank you for the company's contribution towards sustainable and responsible mining in the DRC.
Thank you.